Hello everybody, and welcome to Don't Starve. So, I've been streaming this game on a regular basis, and it's my streaming world. So we're gonna start a new game, and so we're gonna start a new game, and for this game, I'll be doing this one on YouTube, and I'm only going to do until I die. So I think that's gonna take a while. We're gonna play as Wilson because I have a newfound love for Wilson. But that's a late game kind of thing. Early game, how most of the characters help. Early game, Wilson excels late game. And if you don't know anything about Don't Starve or don't know what the characters do, then this will be fine. So, hopefully we're only gonna play for one life. But I die pretty quickly, so if it's not at least 10 episodes, then looks like we're gonna have to go for 2 people. You know what, actually? We'll do a game, one life, with every character. And that'll end my Don't Starve Let's Play. Because I only play Wilson on my stream. Wilson or Wendy. And occasionally Wicker Bomb. So, I'm guessing these early episodes are going to be rather boring for people who know how to play the game, because basically I'm just going to be looking to survive here. So we found a spider nest already. That's going to be very useful later game. Things we're looking for, basically, early game we want to find a good spot to live. We want to locate somewhere to live, and then we want to get gold. Those are the 2 things we want. So, oh, and I'm sorry about the fan in the background. I edited it out of the Cuboid Sandbox I recorded today, and then completely forgot that I still have to do it, or I still have to deal with it here. So, we've got flowers, we've got butterflies, so spider nest. If we can find rabbits around here, that'll be a perfect place to settle down. Actually, we might be able to just settle down right over here. How many rabbit holes do we have? 3, it's not very much at all. And we also have paths. Paths are good because it's pretty annoying to go around otherwise. Oh, and there's a sinkhole over there. This spawn is actually a real nice place. Yeah, so we're probably going to live here. Bunnies all over the place. Bunnies are far more useful if you're not playing as Wilson, though playing as Wilson they're still pretty good too, because they're easy sources of food. Now if you noticed earlier on the character select screen in Wilson's perks, if you ended up actually checking those out, or if you just know things about Wilson, he grows beard hair. He grows a beard, which can be shaved to make beard hair, which later on will become an integral part of how we play this game, which is it's an interesting statement, how our beard hair will basically save us in this game. It'll make having bunnies far less useful because bunnies provide beard hair. Bunnies provide beard hair upon going insane, and I think that about sums it up for me. I don't think I'm going to be able to say anything more ridiculous during this Let's Play at all. So thank you. You guys just hit the highlight. You can all leave now. I don't know how long I'm going to make these episodes. I think this is going to be a short series, like 10 minutes, so I'll be able to process it quickly. I don't know, man. I'm not used to recording Don't Starve, so I'm not used to actually thinking about it. So you saw I could attack butterflies. Killing butterflies will give me butter and butterfly wings. But butterflies spawn flowers, and I want flowers because Wilson is beautiful. Mainly because you can build a garland with 12 flowers, and that over here helps sanity. And now while we're looking at the meters in the corner, you can see we've got hunger, which, well, the games Don't Starve, so hunger's pretty important. Don't starve. If you run out of hunger, then it starts to slowly drain your health, I believe. I've only ever run out of hunger once. Sanity will drop in the night time, and upon doing stupid things like I'm about to do, I'm about to jump down a wormhole. But I want a garland first, because garlands both increase sanity gain and reduce sanity loss. Oh, we need one more flower. This butterfly should spawn a flower at some point, but I'm far too impatient for that, so we're just gonna look for... Excuse me, we're just gonna look for another flower. Hello, Mr. Bunny. So, it's already getting late. Though, aha, here we are. So now we can make a garland. Now, what I said we were going to do something insane, we're not going to actually do that tonight. It's night now, evening. But we're not going to do that because it's getting late, so I do want to knock over some stones, make a fire pit as soon as possible. If you hear that softly in the background, you should be able to hear a little scuttling around of spiders. Now that was, they're from the spider nest we found earlier. Spider nests are very, very good because they are a source of big meat. There's a couple types of food in this game. There are morsels, which you can get from rabbits. So we've got a ton of rabbits all over the place, and they are considered small meat. There are eggs, which we can get later on. I'll probably talk about those post-winter. We'll leave eggs for a later time. But there are eggs, there's fruit and vegetables, which we can grow from farms. And there's also... and then there's bigger meat, like steak and monster meat, which we get from spiders. So, they're very, very useful, especially if you don't have any other way to get big meat. And in the last successful run through Don't Starve, I say successful, I mean over 20 days, made it to winter kind of thing. Because the seasons do change. And we have enough rocks to build a fire pit, by the way, so we're going to stop harvesting those. But in my last successful run of Don't Starve, I wasn't able to get any steaks because the things that dropped them, I couldn't find any. Beefalo, they're called. It's not really steak, I'm pretty sure it's just like big meat, but I basically just call them steaks. But yeah, I couldn't find any of those things, so I was surviving completely off of spider meat and morsels from rabbits. Where do we want to build a base? I don't want to be so close to the spider den. But we're going to have to plop this down at some point. So... yeah, over there was the better place. We may need to build a torch because it might be at night time before we're ready. I think we'll make it. Oh boy, almost actually took damage from him. So, wasn't used to him not dying in 3 hits. I got, in my other game, I got a very good weapon very early, so wasn't used to those guys taking a while to kill. So this is where our base is going to stand. Now, we need a couple things before we can set up a base like I just did. Like a legitimate base camp, we need 1 gold at least. So we're going to have to search around for some gold. This is probably the hardest part of the early game in Don't Starve, is finding the gold you need for a science machine. Because this, you need this to get anywhere in the game. Then this is the 2nd tier of science machine, and there's a 3rd tier as well. That's not revealed yet. There are 3 tiers of science though, and that's it. There's science, like basic survival science. Then there's actual science, and then there's magic, which is the 3rd tier of science. Which will unlock some magic after getting a science machine, but really you need an alchemy engine to get anywhere with magic. So we're gonna wait out the night. So we're at the first day now, which will take about 10 minutes. So I don't know if I want to do this by days. You know, I think we will. I think we're going to do this by days. So, at day 2, we're going to break that off there. Thank you for watching this short episode. I might upload more than 1 of these per day, but at least this will also stop audio desync and such. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next day tomorrow. Until then.